Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to data science. So in this class we are still talking about pandas operations, and we are going to learn a basic panda operation that is called slicing. To be able to explain to you what exactly is slicing, I'm going to present it by the use of this little database, so the database that we worked with a little bit before in this course. So pretty simple. Let's say you guys have your database right here, so you have your small database, but you only want the two first elements right there. So there is a way, or there is a function that you guys can use with pandas and Python to be able to only generate the two first rows. Or if, for example, you want only the three last rows, or only the four last rows. So basically, there is an operation in Python that you guys can use to be able to only generate some rows, but not all the rows from your database. And this function is called head or tail. So you'll see it's pretty simple. So right here we have our database. So as you can see, the exact same database that we wrote. So we can write down table 1 right here to be able to run our database. So as you can see, we have our database that works perfectly. So what we want to do right now is pretty simple. So we just going to add a little dot and we'll write down head. So what we want right now, we want to generate the three first elements inside of this database. So basically we want to generate AB, John, and Lena. So how exactly we'll do this? Pretty simple. We just write down head and then we enter the number of rows inside of the parentheses. So let's say we want the three first rows. So in this case, it's going to be 3. And we run our app. So as you can see, we have the three first rows that have been generated. So we have AB, John, and Lena. If we only want the first row, so we'll do the exact same thing. So we'll just write down 1. So we'll only generate AB. All right, so let's say right now we want to generate the last row. So we want to start generating from the employee number 5. So in this case, we are going to use another function that is called tail. So we will write down the exact same thing. So we have our database, we'll print our table, but we'll write down dot tail. And in this case, we want to generate which row. So let's say we want to generate only the 5th row. So we'll write down tail and in the parentheses, write down 1. So basically it's gonna simply start calculating from the down. So from the last one. So tail will start calculating from the last one. And head will start calculating from the first one. So let's say we write down tail and we write down 3. It's going to generate the 3 last. So in this case, it's going to be Lena, Mark, and Bob. So I think you guys get the point. So basically, if you want to generate the first elements of your database, you'll simply use head. So let's try it out. We write down head and we run our app. And if you guys want to generate the last elements of your database, it's gonna be tail. So basically same thing, but just write down tail and you can run your app. And as you can see, it's gonna generate the 3 last elements of your database. All right, so that's it for this class, guys. I hope you have learned a new function of pandas as well as Python. And see you all in our next class where we are still going to talk about pandas.